Madlozi yakhuluma nawe.
Tokozani Dimelang Khanya Lisedi. Hello everyone and welcome to the one-on-one sessions with Gogo. I'm sorry. Tokozani, and I'm your host Gogo. I'm giving you guys tips, lessons, and teachings on everything spirituality. But today is gonna be different. It's our story time day, and today's story is titled "The Tokoloshis Came Out to Dance with Us." Okay, so I've been dying to share this story with you guys. Like, it's been a month since I was told this story, and I've just been so busy. I haven't even gotten the time to actually share with you guys, along with all the other stories that I've been shared or told about recently. Okay, so I wrote the story down because I can't memorize the whole thing. Unfortunately, the lady wrote it in Sepedi, so I did my job in translating everything in English so everyone can understand what the story is about, right? So here it goes. Tokozani Gogo. I'm a 56-year-old woman from Solomondale. The story that I want to share occurred in my teen years while I was still staying at Polokwane. I'm just going to say Polokwane, but it's a township in Polokwane. It's very close to where I stay, so I'm really not comfortable with just saying out loud where the place is. So, okay, so yeah. So as it goes, I was living with my parents and two siblings, both sisters, younger sisters. I had a friend by the name of Martha at the time. I never knew why, but my family never liked Martha. I was told countless times to no longer be associated with her, but I was still young, so I didn't listen to my parents. Red flag. If your parents actually warn you about a particular friend, it doesn't matter how old you are. You need to listen to them, because one thing that I've experienced in my life is that my mother has never been wrong about certain people in my life. She'll actually tell me as soon as you can. And me being very stubborn, I will still be friends with this person in secret, and things would get messy at some point. I'll be like, she told me so. Okay, so carrying on with the story now. So Mother and I stayed at the same street, only a few blocks away from each other. 2 years of friendship, we'd often play in her house, in her home, because my family didn't like her, so I played and visited her in secret when my parents went home. So in the year 1983, this is where a lot of things happened. I was 17 years old. It was December holidays, New Year's Eve. The whole community was gathered outside celebrating the end of the year. Back then, the community was very close. The neighbors were like friends and family members to us. We were inseparable. We all gathered near Martha's yard because her family had just bought huge speakers and the music filled the streets with joy. We were all dancing and having the time of our lives. It was roughly going to 12 a.m. midnight, around the time we were about to cross over into the next year, where a Brenda Fassie song called Weekend Special started playing. It was the song of the year. It was a jam that we all loved in every way possible. Okay, yes, this lady did not say jam, but I'm young, so I'm gonna say jam because that is also my jam, and I literally still dance to Weekend Special like crazy right now, even though it's like been years or decades since it was released. The crowd went wild as we all danced and began singing to the song. So as we were singing and dancing, then appeared a couple of small people that get coming out of Martha's house, which we all believed were tokoloshis. These tiny little people joined the crowd to dance and sing with us. The minute we saw them, everyone froze for a second. Okay, everyone just froze for a second, and then after freezing and looking at these things while they were dancing and singing, it became chaos. Everyone started screaming and running for their lives. The party was over. I was so scared. I felt my heart leave my chest as I was running. Fortunately, these things did not follow us. Rather, they stayed behind and watched us all run away in confusion. I sit now and think how confused they must have been. They were only trying to party with us. I swear that is the moment that I can never forget in my entire existence. Shortly after this incident, Martha and her family moved away and her grandmother stayed behind. I never saw or spoke to her again, and everyone in the neighborhood knew never to go and visit that particular house. But good riddance, I actually lost this particular friend because of this incident. It was actually something that saved my life from my own perspective. Okay, so that is it for today's story time. It was actually quite short. It was 4 minutes. I was very quite it was quite interesting, which is what I liked about this story. And for people that are sending me stories, it's actually kind of difficult for me to listen to like a story for like 3 days and whatnot. So try to make your stories a bit short like this one, so I can be able to listen, understand the story, and then share it with the people that on this channel quick and whatnot. But anyways, thank you to this beautiful lady, I left her anonymous, for sharing this very interesting story with us. Honestly, it left me on my knees the first time I heard it, and it was completely interesting in every way possible. And yeah, for those of you guys who want to share your own stories with me, and so I can share it with the viewers on this channel, feel free to send them on my WhatsApp. I'll be more than happy to actually share them with everyone here. Anyways, you guys have a beautiful one. Tokozani. Bye.